Oh, there it is!
We should be safe to dock. I don't see any signs of the Ebon Defense Force.
Then we're good to go.
Ano, beta?
I'm so sorry. I just don't know what came over me. How could I ever think of betraying you like that?
It's okay, San-san. You can't keep blaming yourself. If anything, I should have known something more was wrong. I'm a terrible friend for not realizing that you were struggling so badly or being manipulated. And Elia means the world to me. I should have been able to tell something was amiss.
Risha.
Thank you all for coming to... I don't know what we would have done if you hadn't shown up when you did. Really, thanks.
Don't mention it. Glad we could make it in time. The one you should be thanking is Zeit. We were looking into what the EDF was up to when he told us that you were in danger.
Did he now? Still, it's not like you to be modest, Wazi.
Oh, thanks for rescuing us. And I've been way overdue for one of these.
That you have. My apologies for not returning after the operation.
You're so flaky, Sight. Do you realize how long it's been? Tio and I have been waiting for you to show up again all this time, you know?
My apologies. As a holy beast, there are limits to how much I can interfere. I am astounded at just how much you all have grown. The children of man truly do grow apace.
We'll take your word for it. It would be nice to think I've grown a little, yeah.
I'm just overjoyed to see you again. You were sorely missed, Zeit.
Yes, it's good to be back.
In that case, I'd like to stay here as well.
Are you sure, Risha?
That makes sense. You evaded her attack for the most part, but weren't you still injured?
Yes. Please forgive me, everyone. I'm still not ready to face up to what happened to Ilya and Sansan just yet.
And that's perfectly fine. If that's your decision, then we respect it.
That's right. I'm sure you'll be able to find your way forward. And I'll be happy to have your help here in the meantime.
I'd be happy to help.
Hello, Strexos. Hello, Rui.
We'll cut things short for today. Enjoy your freedom while you can and have fun struggling against the inevitable. You're helpless to stop us, now that you've lost your way.
You didn't have to do that, but the gesture is still appreciated.
Yeah, I've never fixed medical equipment before, so I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up.
You could have had me fooled with such fine work. You both did splendidly.
I believe I owe you an apology. None of this was ceremony like we swore to. If only we'd been stronger.
Hey, come on, Tio.
Oh, Tio.
Look, Lloyd, it's Tio.
I thought she might come here. Thank goodness she's all right. It looks like they're talking to evacuees from the city.
Hold on just a minute.
Huh?
What's gotten into you guys all of a sudden? Hey! Get a hold of yourselves! What is wrong with all of you?
There really isn't any need to be so pessimistic.
No, that's not true at all. The SSS is going to keep fighting. We have allies we can depend on. The CPD, CGF, and even our friends from outside Crossbell. There are people who will surely help us. We won't allow you to suffer like this. We'll be the ones to put an end to it.
Tio.
Tio, you shouldn't.
We were never hope to them?
That can't be true. We can't just give up and...
Kalau Laseta. Yeah.
Everything we did was...
Can you all hear yourselves? You're completely full of it.
Lloyd, Kia, Wazzy.
Hey, you guys are all right.
I was one of the people involved in that arrest, so let me make something perfectly clear. Letting Dieter Kreuss go free for what he did over 2 years ago was never an option. He attacked the city, had the speaker detained, and even tried to take over the entire continent. Dieter was arrested in accordance with state law, the same as any Crossbellan would have been. That's all there is to it. A responsibility? And why's that? Because you made them your symbols of justice? Because you decided they were your heroes? The SSS is just a division of the Crossbell Police Department. Nothing more, nothing less. You have no one to blame but yourselves for thinking any different. Their purpose isn't to make all of your problems go away. I know it's been a long 2 years. 2 years where all Crossbellans could do was powerlessly watch the Empire trample over their pride. It's natural to wish that a savior would appear and solve everyone's problems. But personally, I never wanted to see Crossbell come to that. What Crossbell has given me is irreplaceable. Friends and family that mean the world to me, like Lloyd and Vald. So it pains me to see this as someone who's come to love Crossbell more than his old home.
Ozzy.
The SSS chose the path they did because they wanted a little girl to be free. But that same little girl couldn't help but feel it was her fault when she saw Erebonia invade and take over her home. Because she knew that none of it would have happened if she didn't exist.
Kia.
But she wasn't the only reason they chose the path that they did. The SSS had also seen how
Hello,
strong
Praxis.
Crossbell became, facing adversity over and over again. They knew that if they chose any other path, the efforts and sacrifices of so many would be lost. Their home would never be the same. And they, along with that little girl, believed from the bottom of their hearts that all of Crossbell would overcome it for the better.
She's right. That was what we decided.
I want to answer the trust they placed in me however I can. I was all alone once, somewhere very dark. It's because of everyone around me that I have so much to be thankful for. The SSS and the people of Crossbell made me into the person I am today. So now I want to fight to help them. That means I'm here to pave a path forward for all of you too. And on it, I just know we'll see brighter days. Because it was Crossbell and its people that taught me the strength to persevere.
Kalau suara bawah.
It's disappearing.
Thank you, everyone.
We have to keep doing what we always have. But we're not naive enough to believe that will be enough to take back what we lost. It's going to take the help of everyone who calls Crossbell home. So do me a favor and think about how you can help. What you would give to be free. And I promise the SSS will support you just as much as you've always supported us. Tio, sorry I kept you waiting again. I'm glad you're okay.
Do you hear yourself? I'm the one breathing a sigh of relief. Your injuries seemed so severe. And then we were all separated.
So that's what this is all about. I can't imagine how tough it's been for you three being kept in the dark. Thanks for worrying about me. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It never is. You're always so reckless, but I knew you'd come looking for me again. Lloyd, I'm so glad you found me.
Wasn't gonna stop till I did.
Aww.
Would you listen to them go on and on?
I'm so happy for you, Tio.
Would you knock it off with the crying already?
Randy. Hello, Gal. Iya, aku masih kurang. Dakin kemana ya? Nggak tahu. You can get to the underground station through the lobby.
Oh, I spot the door. You there?
Dari tadi dia di Discord off, nggak tahu kemana si Kim. Nggak tahu, Klaxus.
Let's make this quick.
Hope you're ready. Yeah. Orbital Driver, now in overdrive. Ether Deflector! Status. All Let's finish this up quick.
Ready for this? Yeah! Deadly Heaven!
It's my go. Give me a hand, Zeiss!
And so I shall.
Go on!
Heed my howl.
It's my turn. Right. Zero Breaker! Right. Yeah. So Kia, Wazi, a little late, but I've been meaning to thank you for earlier.
For what?
Whatever is it for this time?
Don't play dumb. I'm talking about how you chimed in at the hospital. You helped me realize something important. The citizens of Crossbell weren't the only ones who had lost sight of the truth. We had too. The SSS had a clear dream 2 years ago, when Crossbell was annexed by Erebonia. We wanted our home to be free again, but it wasn't just that. We weren't blind patriots, fighting to protect personal pride or acting on some grand ideal. Had we been, our actions wouldn't have led to Crossbell losing its freedom. Wouldn't have led it straight into the arms of the Empire, and the little girl we protected, over giving Crossbell its freedom and future, wouldn't be here supporting us, what we truly wanted. For her, and for every citizen who would have to bear the burden of our choices, was for them to smile. And if we could give them their home as well, then they could be free and smile as much as they dreamed. It really was that simple.
Lloyd.
It's true. That's how I felt. And I'm sure Ellie and Randy would say the same. But sadly, I agree. Somewhere along the line, we lost sight of that goal. The more expectations people placed on us, the more we became convinced we were obligated to win back the state's freedom.
That soon turned into wanting to be seen as the very symbols of independence, to be seen as heroes to our home. All the while, we were turning our eyes away from the feelings of despair and distrust that the people had been harboring. Those feelings were probably what allowed Rufus's words to worm their way into the citizens' hearts. But regardless, we aren't going to lose our way again. We'll keep sight of our goal this time and do things our way. We're not miracle workers. We'll just do our best to make people's lives better, while others help us as much as we help them. That's what's allowed us to come this far.
Good. That sounds more like the SSS I fell in love with. And if you ask me, that's what it's going to take if you want to make it through this ordeal too. Every crisis you've overcome to date has been with the help of countless others, and this will be no different.
I think what Wazi means to say is every crisis we've overcome, because we're all one big family at the end of the day. That's why I decided to become Kia Bannings.
This is a chance for us to start over from zero, then.
That's right. We're going to reclaim everything that was taken from us. And as always, we're going to fight, struggle, and shine the light on the truth. Together.
Huh? What was that?
I heard it too.
That sounds like...
It's gunfire.
And not just gunfire either.
Look up ahead.
Stop where you are, rebels! Surrender now, or there will be no mercy!
You holding up all right, Tita?
I'm fine. But at this rate...
Get down, you two!
無駄ก่อน無駄มากัน
There's more of them. Where did you guys come from?
The SSS? What are all of you doing down here?
We can explain later. Let's focus on taking care of these guys first.
The SSS, huh? It must be our lucky day.
Our Helmut will punish all who dare to oppose the Supreme Leader!
That must be the name of this new model.
This is the last place I want to fight a Zalber Soldat. Nevertheless...
Exactly. Now's not the time to falter. Everyone, prepare for battle!
I'll back you up with my orders.
Got it.
Okay. Look out! That one's strong!
Okay, here I go! Take this and this! Orbital compression at 40%, 80%. Gotta keep it going! 120%! Omega Impulse! Fire!
You
Ow! Mom, what's got...
Are you freaking kidding me?
Does your dumb, thick skull have eyes? You saw how many there are, and they have that new model with them. I have a different request for you, Agate Crossner. Protect Tita, even if it costs you your life. Do I make myself clear?
Damn it, Erica!
Mom! Mom!
Knock him down in one blow! Let's finish this! This is it! Dragon Ball! You chose the wrong guy to mess with.
We get the first attack!
It's over! Rising Nova!
Pain in my ass.
All right. Let's finish this. This is it. Dragon Ball! You chose the wrong guy to mess. Hey! Could be a while before we can take that one out with how strong it is. Yeah! There!
Look out! That one's strong! You got this, right?
You're so needy. sapphire seal of mine shining from the abyss. Bolster this arm with the strength of a giant! Crush! Akashic arm!
If you need me.
Cannon activate! Good luck, everyone!
Thanks.
Right. Let's do this. This is it. Tiger charge! Let's go. Let's go. Come back when you're stronger.
Looks like we're not alone.
Tempted as I am to knock their asses farther underground. It's probably not the best idea, right?
Hopefully we can sneak around some other way.
Yeah! Hey!
Let's make this quick.
Yeah!
I'll go. Sorry!
Here's our shot.
Okay, here I go! Take this and this! Orbital compression at 40%, 80%. Gotta keep it going! 120%! Omega Impulse! Fire!
Pain in my ass. Let's go! Go down!
Let's go.
Okay.
If you need me.
All right. Come back when you're stronger.
Ooh, I found a treasure chest.
Enemy threat level high. Caution advised.
Better take good care of something so rare.
Who knew we'd get so lucky?
Very nice. We made it to the other side.
If we keep going north, we'll reach the station for the military factory.
We're not out of the woods yet, so be sure not to let anyone spot you.
Better take good care of something so rare.
Careful. That one looks tough.
Intruders detected. Initiating elimination protocols.
Is everyone alright? We've come to your aid.
Our attacks barely put a dent in it.
Never have I encountered an archaism of such an indestructible.
Doesn't mean it's invincible. If we work together, we can take it down!
Time to play hard!
I am the severing Your fate has been weaved in wires. Fall into death's embrace! Let's be honest.
I don't like that.
You can count on us for support. Until we meet up with Machias and Toad, I'd be glad to make myself useful. I can't take the Black Workshop's technology, not just because I'm an employee of Rhineford, but because I'm the daughter of Franz Rhineford.
I couldn't ask for a better shoulder to lean on right now.
Absolutely.
I, of course, will assist you alongside my lady. I was the severing chains. It would sit poorly on me to turn a blind eye to the Sixth Anguis's machinations.
Well, enough for you to say. But you're more Sharon to us now than you ever were among the Enforcers. This burden isn't yours alone.
I appreciate you saying so, Father.
Người đi ngắm đâu lại một tay lần kỳ đi gọi đến sao bình đang chịu khi ta skin mỏi ta sprint ra vẫn vẫn không chân chân bị được nhìn cái xuân mà không phải không có chân mà
That archaism was so advanced.
Yeah. And everything points to it coming fresh off the factory line.
Anora'iga
You were quite punctual.
Okay,
You bet. Sup, and welcome aboard the Argo, the vessel of Nine Valley's new high-speed transport service.
We might have been better off on the ground.
I'll have you know that I'm a licensed pilot. And that's real rich coming from you guys.
You look like a bunch of kids about to go on a picnic with their daddy to me.
Ooh, we got burned.
Phew. But boy, did I not see your daddy's ID coming. Who knew my mystery client would turn out to be our former Governor General, Rufus Alberea? Oops. What, do you prefer Supreme Leader now?
Please, if I knew I'd be repeating myself so soon, I would have gathered my audience. That title is not mine.
But then...
I'm confused. Who's Rufus? That's this guy's real name. C was a nickname, so it's Rufus, huh? I think it's much cuter than C. I give it 85 points! Ooh, he kicked your butt, S.
Why would I care when I don't even get what criteria she's basing these on?
So are you famous then, Rufus? Everyone seems to know who you are. He's not just famous, he's super famous. He's the elder son of House Alberea, one of the 4 great houses of Erebonia, and he became Crossbell's first Governor General. Together with the Empire's Chancellor and Crown Prince, he led the country to all-out war. But then he got arrested after it ended. That's all the big common knowledge stuff, but trust me, I know all about the skeletons in his closet. Wow, you're so smart, Nadia.
Is knowing part of handling the unpleasant side of things?
Wow, you're so smart, Rufus.
Can she try not to stir up trouble with him?
I wonder what it's like to have a sibling. Do I have any out there? Kalau galang. Cerberus is so cute! I hope I can pet him later on.
I'm afraid this side of the deck is occupied. You'll have to sleep elsewhere.
I wasn't planning to sleep out here.
Oh? Then what's brought you outside?
I wanted to go stargazing. What about you?
I wanted to take in the night air.
Since we're both here, there's something I'd like to ask.
What is it?
I know that you're a famous man, but are you a good man or a bad man?
Bad, though that would be putting it mildly.
So very bad?
Very, very bad. I have used anything and everything to advance my interests, be it titles, fame, or even those pure of heart. There is little point in feigning a moral compass when human lives hold no value to me, or acting chivalrous when all that does is hinder me.
Do you still feel that way?
I do. I'm using you, Swin and Nadia, to bring my designs to fruition, am I not? I'm also using those we met in the capital, like my brother.
None of that sounds like something someone good would do, yes. You really are a very bad man.
I'm glad we could come to an understanding. So, armed with that knowledge, what do you intend to do?
Am I supposed to do something?
I suppose a doll has no reason to care if a human is good or evil.
Being a doll has nothing to do with it. But were you hoping I would admonish you? Or perhaps comfort you?
Of course not.
Okay, then I still intend to do nothing. Whether I praise you for your deeds as a hero, or chastise you for your misdeeds as a villain, it won't change you at your core. You are who you are.
Just how does humanity look through your lens for you to think in such simple terms?
I don't know. I can't answer that when I'm still learning about what it means to be human. All I can say is, I don't see if you're good or bad, where you're from, or how you were raised. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. So it can't be that you suddenly don't exist just because someone decides to reject those parts of you.
That's quite a philosophical approach to the matter. Or perhaps that objective thinking is the most one of artificial intelligence can fathom.
I don't know. How could I know? Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Perhaps you're right.
And so, it's what makes you, you.
Perhaps you're right. I don't remember the exact moment I began to search for meaning in my life. My father elected to raise me as his own son, irrespective of the fact I was born because his wife laid with another man. He did so with the same ease he rejected his flesh and blood because he was born from a common woman. When I learned the truth, I finally understood that House Alberea wanted me not as a human being, but as a product of noble blood. It was so hard to bear that it made me sick. Was that all? Was that the only reason I existed? I refused to accept it. I couldn't take it. And as I turned my eyes from this terrible truth, a new, more terrible thought dawned upon me. If that was not the reason I existed, then what was? That was when I met him. It is said we seek that which we do not have. Through him, I sought the father I never had. I convinced myself that if I did as sons do and became more than he ever was, then I would understand the real reason for my existence. And there it was. At last, I had a goal, something to pursue. I stopped at nothing to make that goal a reality. There was no effort too ambitious, no principle too sacred to violate. But no matter what I did, it still wasn't enough. Everything I had done to secure my victory had led to a resounding, humiliating defeat. A defeat at the hands of my own brother, who, despite his unfortunate upbringing, had grown into someone strong and true. I envied him for that, but perhaps I should have known all along that a mere product could never hope to have a real, genuine purpose. The whole predicament would have been worth a laugh had it not been so deeply painful. Why am I here? What is my reason for being? Who am I?
You are who you are. I don't see what you've done or haven't done, what you possess or what you lack, because none of those are what make you exist as a person. Just to me, being is what makes a human a human.
Such nonsense. I thought you weren't planning to sleep out here. I'm unsure if dolls are capable of catching colds, but I believe you've taken in the stars enough for one night.
2 Ủa đâu? Ủa đâu? Ghẻ. Kêu mà đang vui xong vậy à? Nè, là vui cho mặt vào. Cứ ngủ dậy, chị.
My turn!
Ready?
Time to go!
All right.
So, where should we start our search? The administrative district? Could be flying a little too close to the sun, but then... I shall!
As you well know, Western Zemuria is in a lamentable state. Jirai and North Ambria have become frequent targets of terrorism, and racial conflict remains rife throughout the Calvard Republic. Evil is no longer a seedling to be uprooted with ease. It has bloomed and dispersed corruption across the entire continent. Yet all hope is not lost. I ask that you remember the ideals of the late Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne. He understood that if we could not eradicate evil in parts, that we must, if we forego a unified system. That is why I, Rufus Alberea, the successor to His Excellency's legacy, have vowed to bring our many great nations together. We cannot let evil continue to sow its seeds. We must fight back for the sake of humanity's future, for the sake of our world's future. And should any neighboring country to which I extend this warm invitation refuse, they will receive due judgment for their arrogance.
Mercuria! Over here!
Whoa! I'll think I'm in a different league.
And yet, some of these were in fact made by the studio of which you speak.
Really? Oh, you're right!
You have our thanks. Now, would you prefer angel?
Call me whatever you like, Jade Rook. I suspected something wasn't right about our new Supreme Leader, and seeing you explains why.
I've heard you were an astute.
Someone you know?
Not on a personal level, no. But we are familiar with one another's backgrounds.
I honestly didn't expect to meet you quite like this. Though, truth be told, my interest is mostly in her.
Well, are those customers I spy? What a peculiar bunch you are.
Anh không nhìn chơi thì anh có khả năng 이득 다도 사랑을 받자다리 목수다 나와 이제 중간 진행 어디 거라 싶어. smell fresh goodies! They hype this place up as much as anything you'd find in Heimdall! Nadia! We have to stop here and gather some intel! How could you not? I'm that cute?
Fortune favors the clever.
Ready?
All right.
I shall end this! Carve this into your flesh! Right! Agrius Caliber!
What a waste of time that was.
Now then. Easy. Time to entertain my guests! Round and round! Up you go! Time for the main event! What a delightful tea party! More have come!
All right.
My turn! Play with me? Poor thing, I've spotted you! Well then... Bye-bye! The Rosenberg doll simply can... Should be easy street. All for one.
And one for all!
In one fell swoop! We were a Time to go!
On guard.
Very well.
Easy.
All for one. And one for all! We shall end this now!
So many guests.
My turn! Welcome to my TED Talk! Wham, bam, smack, slam! My pièce de résistance! Mwah! Makes Nana proud! Just how did I know? We smashed him and thrashed. Treasure! Oh, I can smell the riches!
Very well.
It's me!
On guard.
Wow, Rufus! You can see the mountains all the way from here!
Much of Crossbell remains untapped in potential. Perhaps I should have expanded more as Governor General.
You've got ice in your veins, my guy.
Fortune favors the clever.
Fall in line. Majestic reign! I shall end this! Carve this into your flesh! Right! Agrius Caliber!
So many guests.
My turn! Releasing outlet limiter! My turn! Play with me? Over here! Poor thing, I've spotted you! Well then... Bye-bye! dolls simply can...
I could go for a fight now.
Testing, testing. Hello? I assume someone is there. Can you hear me?
What? Who is calling us? And from where? Lloyd.
I got it. You're speaking to Detective Lloyd Bannings of the Crossbell Police Department's Special Support Section. Could you tell me where you're calling from?
You're just gonna lay it all out there first thing?
I hope you won't regret that.
He's being direct to catch them off guard. Call it a Lloyd special.
There's a name I didn't expect to hear. I recognize some of the other voices, too.
I've heard of him, but we've never met him.
Well, he's got spunk. I like him. Huh? Why does everyone know him, Rufus?
Not quite. But he is nevertheless at the right place at the right time. I will handle this. I'm afraid we have no intention of sharing that information with you. I assume you are aware of the problem we face?
Yeah. Looks like the security systems we're up against are interconnected. That means we aren't going anywhere if we don't work as a team. If you're willing, then so am I.
Good. Your cooperation is much appreciated. On my signal, make an attempt to unlock the door. I assume that as long as we do it at the same time, we will succeed.
All right.
Oh, it opened!
So that's how this all worked.
The door on our end is open too.
You have everything. I imagine we'll be encountering more doors of this nature. Might we count on your assistance as we do?
Sure. Can do. We'll leave your identity aside for the time being. Let's prioritize getting through this.
Your understanding is much appreciated. Until next we speak, then.
Thôi anh có một yeah. Wow, isn't this super rare? Vừa để vậy phát mà nè. These traps are nothing but cheap toys. There's not a scrap of elegance to them. Did Rosenberg make these?
They aren't his style. But I think I know whose style. How lovely this is.
These swords are of those who lost their way. On guard! You're in need of polish. Cut down! Root gangrene!
Target eliminated.
We'll need to be smart around that monster.
This is quite the stroke of luck.
So this is where they're manufacturing Helmerts.
They've repurposed the Zorg and Melgia production lines, it seems.
Pisses me off. Let's go before I wreck the place.
Come on, baby.
My turn. There! Here!
I shall assist.
Let's go!
We'll need to watch out with an enemy that strong. This one's tough. Be careful. This is my secret weapon. Holy light. Gather in my bow. Take this! Gabriel Arrow! Repent for your sin. Now, let's keep going.
Keep your eye out for even more traps.
Shall I have the honor of opening that chest?
Huh. Not often you see one of these.
Wow, we're so lucky!
Come on, baby.
I'm on it.
I'll clean this up.
Let's go!
Tapi tak. Tapi. Chắc tụi mình đây xảy quái ơi. Xảy đi ta bị giải quyết. Mình đòn đi. Nó còn kiểu quái lên ra của tàu đi vô ra bài ngoại nghe đi chụp ai lột xảy tất đi. 담배 컵하기.
We shouldn't have any problems.
But who could it be on the other end?
That voice had to be.
For now, let's just keep on going. Here's our shot!
I am the severing chains, no more! Your fate has been weaved in wires. Fall into death's embrace! Let's be off, everyone.
Yeah! Hey!
It won't do to tarry here for long.
Careful, okay?
The enemy is strong. Please brace yourselves.
This is my secret weapon! Holy light! Gather in my bow! Take this! Gabriel Arrow! Repent for your sins. Now, let's keep going. Snap whatever's in that chest.
The SSS must know what they're doing if we can move on ahead.
Well, they have to, or we can't. And that goes for them as much as it does for us.
A treasure chest! Gimme, gimme!
We'll need to be smart around that monster. Nothing here poses much of a threat so long as you keep an eye out, but...
They are so dumb! Whoever made these is just screwed in the head!
I'm curious to see what's in that chest myself. Even my patience is starting to wear thin.
Right? Must be one cold day in Gehenna if we're in agreement. Can you carry me? I'm tired.
Are you out of your mind? Who gets tired in a place like this?
That monster looks hard.
Ooh, I like a lot.
We'll need to be smart around that monster.
I'm getting a different kind of vibe from this place.
They must have been manufacturing something enormous in here.
It's difficult to say now with all the operations having been shut down.
Who knew we'd get so lucky?
Crying out loud. Do we have to put up with this shit?
Ooh, I found a We'll need to watch out with an enemy. This one's tough. Be careful.
This is...
Now, let's keep going. Something huge is going on, and I'm getting chills just imagining what that something is.
Yeah. Whatever Project Babel entails, sure as hell ain't anything good.
It's no use dwelling on what we don't know. It won't make things better.
So you made it all the way here.
You're...
I knew it would be you.
What a crowd I've gathered, eh? The SSS, the Growlsritter, and even daughters of the Reinford and Russell families. I may not have extended a formal invitation, but I welcome you all the same. Now, it's been an age since I last took a gander into your face, Number 9. Imagine my surprise when I heard you left us. Ah, but I pale to that of the 1,000 Oathbreaker and Golden Butterflies reactions. They were deeply saddened by your departure.
That would be almost heartwarming if I did not already know them well enough to see through your lie.
So, this is Professor Novartis.
That's right. He's behind developing the ions that caused so much trouble 2 years ago.
He also supervises the 13 factories.
Our groups met him before, but never had a time for lengthy conversation.
Well, I know him better at least. Long time no see, Professor.
Indeed. I've not forgotten your value, my dear. Oh, no. It's unfortunate that you've become so ordinary. Never was there a better source of power for the ions than you. Oh, the second series that I created. Oh, it would have been a true marvel with your assistance.
Keep treating my child like an object to be broken, and I'll use a real object to break your face.
I do apologize. I'm not used to having guests, so I got a little carried away. I wish to extend my warmest salutations to you, daughter of the Black Workshop's chief. I trust you have enjoyed visiting my humble laboratory.
I think you know very well that this was my factory before you had your way with it. And don't you dare refer to my father as the chief of the Black Workshop again.
Oh, I've hit yet another nerve. I mean no offense by what I say, I assure you.
Then shut up about whatever before you piss off someone else. Now where the hell is Erica?
We know you abducted her, so bring her back to us.
You're here for my earlier guests, then? Fear not, they are safe and well.
You didn't just abduct Professor Russell?
If it isn't the SSS... Thank you for coming.
Dr. Sayland? He even stooped to kidnapping a medical doctor?
Are you okay, Mom?
Tita, why are you here? Damn it, Red! Did you not hear me when I told you to keep her safe? What is wrong with you that you went and dragged her to such a danger?
He didn't drag me anywhere. I wanted to come here. How could I not when all I'd be doing is worrying about you?
Oh, sweetie. My bad. This is what moms do, you know? We worry. I need to get used to loosening the reins, huh? Agate still sucks, though.
Oh, leave me alone already.
I don't get it. What reason was there to abduct Dr. Sayland?
Some EDF soldiers captured me, just as I started making my way to a conference in Reverie. I've since been helping that insufferable old man with his research.
What kind of research?
I shudder to think.
Well, you needn't sound as though you haven't had your fill of fun with it. I'm sure you're very proud of taking part of this noble pursuit I've conjured.
Please, it piqued my curiosity at best. We might have been more interested if you hadn't pulled a carrot and stick method using the lives of Tita and St. Ursula's patients. I never imagined that you...
Mom!
What do you think you're doing?
Now, I'm afraid that if I allowed her to continue gabbing on, it would muddy the results of my experiment. But now that we have all of our subjects, my manners have escaped me yet again. All of our participants assembled. Let us begin.
What?
This isn't good.
Tell me that's not who I think it is.
Hey, Kruger. Keeping it tight with the SSS these days, huh? Who else? The Heavy Blade, Class 7? Huh. A few faces I don't know among you.
It really is. The strongest enforcer in Ouroboros.
McBurn might be the last guy I expected to see.
This doesn't fit with the church's reports at all.
Nor does it match what I know. I was under the impression that he set off on an aimless journey upon the fall of the Imperial Fortress. I don't recall your relationship with the Professor as particularly amicable. So why have you come to his aid?
Don't ask me. I want to know the same thing. What the hell kind of a leash you got me on?
What?
This doesn't make any sense.
What indeed? Now, would you be so kind as to dispose of those before you? No need to be delicate.
Fine. Whatever. Can't say I'm jumping for joy over this whole thing, but it ain't all bad for me. I've wanted to sink my teeth into the SSS and a grill night for a while now. Might as well make the best out of this.
His blazing demon form!
Even whipped out the sword.
I would have preferred to talk our way out of this, but also I'm not enough of a fool to believe that to be a viable option. I've only just come back home. I refuse to turn a blind eye to anyone who tries to harm it. On my name is the Sapphire Testament. I will do everything it takes to stop you.
Count on it. If Ringside could take him at the fortress, then we can do the same. We won't let anyone get in the way of Crossbell's rebirth.
Better give me a damn good show. All right, let's dance.
This is my secret weapon! Holy light! Gather in my bow! Take this! Gabriel's arrow! Repent for your sins.
Little. You're pushing me pretty hard.
Now, let's keep going.
Now! Nice. Standing toe-to-toe with steel wasn't some fluke for you after all. Unbelievable. You got no stigma, no showing magic, and you ain't mixed like the Ashen Kid either. You're as normal as they come, but you can still keep up with me.
Yep. I'm just an ordinary detective. Maybe a little more stubborn than the average one. My strength comes from my friends. And with them here, I'm unstoppable!
Uh-huh. That's how the SSS is.
I may not be one of the SSS, but I know what it means to draw strength from those dear to me.
We all become better versions of ourselves just by being there for one another.
So I'll always be there for you. So get him, Lloyd!
He did it!
Impressive, but he's not finished yet.
You got me. Only for a second, but you got me by brute forcing it. I like it when I find someone who really gets me hot.
Yes, yes!
What's he doing?
No! We can't let him finish!
Is he trying to unleash his full power here?
I I think the spirit veins here are screwed up enough that I can make it work. So show me what you can do now! Show me if being stubborn will save you from every part of you burning away till there's nothing left!
Now I know what Gaius was telling me about.
Fine! I will! I'll give you exactly what you want, and overcome everything you throw at me!
I'll push the Aeon system to its limits!
Let's go! The hell?
I should have known that would be where you reached your limit. Total recreation of things governed by the divergent laws was always going to pose a challenge.
That's machinery!
Then is he...
I think I get it now. So, I'm not the real thing, am I?
I don't...
What does that mean?
Yes, you do get it! It took years of development, years of testing to bring this artificial tech to new, unfathomable heights. We have designed simulacra, mechanized dolls with the same abilities and thought patterns as their original. And you, McBurn, are the ultimate simulacrum.
What? I can tell he's not the same thing as a homunculus.
Correct. Homunculi are one form of artificial life, but they're biological in nature. He is mechanical.
How is it possible for a machine to be so precise?
It isn't. The concept of a machine being so real that it doesn't even recognize it isn't is downright unthinkable.
You abducted Mom and Dr. Sayland for this?
In part, yes. The creation of simulacra has been theorized for quite some time. I enlisted their help more for reproducing the divergent laws. As you can see, the results were woefully far from ideal. Well, there's always next time.
He's gonna...
Get down!
What is the matter with you? Does the work you put into this facility mean so little?
It meant something quite grand, as it happens, but it has outlived its use. Everything required, Zauber soldats and all, has been produced. Its fall will not impede the Supreme Leader's ambitions in the slightest. Do not misunderstand. I don't support him in the sense you're thinking. Merely that aiding him also helps to feed my unending curiosity.
You're a monster. I suspected that was why you were helping.
Whatever he wants in life, he'll get it. No matter who stands to be hurt along the way.
You're a bigger piece of shit than Schmidt's ever been.
Say what you will, but this has been well worth my while. I've gained such valuable data. I may have failed to fully replicate the divergent laws, but next time... You little...
Wish I could do the same thing to you, but we'll call it here for this time. Better start praying, asshole. Wouldn't want the real me to find out about this stunt.
We really are so very different, you and I. What's done is done. I may not have the specifics, but I have the majority of the results committed to memory. Now, I have others to tend to, so with that, I bid you a good day.
Others?
I'd like to know that myself.
This isn't good. The fire's spreading fast.
All right, let's get Erica and Sayland out of here.
I'll unlock the door. Tita! Mom! Thank Adios.
Thank you for the help.
We can talk more after we've escaped.
Yes, we should hurry.
What about you?
Yeah, don't worry about it. See you, Bannings. This was fun. If you run into Crow and the Ashen Kid, tell him I say hi.
Kia, are you okay?
Hang in there. We're almost to the exit.
We must hurry. I'll clear a way through.
There it is.
Professor, Doctor, you two go first.
Thank you.
We're almost there, Mom.
Go ahead of me, Tita.
Save it! Just run!
Damn it!
The hell's that sound?
Is that... Get on!
Noelle!
You...
Well, I'm in one piece. Since when did you get a bike that cool?
I've been practicing how to ride it in secret, so I could surprise you in style. Guess I pulled it off, huh? I'm so glad I made it.
You put the fear of Adios in me at the end there.
My bad. But thanks for the backup.
Yeah. I owe you both my life.
So you do.
You two scared me half to death. None of you are hurt, are you?